Let the love begin. Let the light come shining. Who knows where the road will lead us now? Look at what we found. Make this moment turn our hearts around. It may never come again. Let it in. Let the love begin.
Here we are, so close together. I can feel the fire start between us. We've come this far, too far to stop it now. If this is meant to be,
It's meant to
a
be.
chance for you and me.
For you and
we
me.
found our destiny.
Now we're
Looking at a new forever.
Make this dream come true together now. Let the love begin. Let the light come shining in. Who knows where the road will lead us now? Look at what we found. Make this moment turn our hearts around. It may never come again. Let it in. Let the love begin. Here we are, so close together. I can feel the fire start between us.
Ooh, we've come this far, too far to stop it now. If this is meant to be,
It's meant to
a
be.
chance for you and me.
For you and
we
me.
found our destiny.
Now we're
Looking at a new forever.
make this dream come true together now. Let the love begin. Let the light come shining. Who knows where the road will lead us now? Look at what we found. Make this moment turn our hearts around. It may never come again. Let it in. Let the love begin.
Ang istasyong maaasahan mo sa araw at gabi. Mapamusika man at importanteng impormasyon kailangang malaman. Dito lang yan sa 100.9 Santo Tomas.
Hi guys! Si Cesar Buboy Montano po ito. You're listening to 100.9 Metro FM Radio Tomasino. Sa tanang akong mga kaigsuunan, mga higalas, mga dabawenyo sa aking mga pinangga. Nakikinig kayo ngayon sa 100.9 Metro FM Radio Tomasino. Love you. God bless you.
Kailangan ba ng filter ang beauty mo? May confidence ka ba na ilalabas ito? Morena o mestizo man ay pretty ka. Sa healthy, glowing skin, may hihigit pa ba? Pamper your skin with all natural Tubod beauty care. Healthy, glowing skin is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Maganda ang dating, natural ang
Tubod
feeling.
Mist,
Maganda
Tubod
ang
Water,
dating.
bring it now. For more details, just contact 0935-943-2560 or 0963-574-0750. Tubod Water.
Healthy is pretty. Maganda ang dating, natural ang feeling.
Ka ba? Maganda ang dating, natural ang feeling.
Lain usab nga mensaheng atong nadawat gikan ni Texter 2177 nagpasalamat sa Vitron tablet atong tawagan.
Hello.
Hello, si Sir Renato Sinya ni sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sir, nag-text ka sa among hotline para testimony nagpasalamat sa Vitron tablet. Pwede ba nga pangayuan takag testimoniya karon?
Oo.
Sige sir, atong sugdan dayon imong kasinatian ngano ni gamit ka sa Vitron tablet.
Ingon na ni magod ni. Epektibo jud kayo ang Betron tablet kay katong ilantan ko so dili man jud ta ganahan mukaon. Mukaon ko bisag-bisag ka luwag lang musuka naman ko. Pag inom man ako ato mga duha ka adlaw tulo, bisag-unson jud na ko to kay gana na akong kaon dayon. Kami po na akong tulog ba nibalik na akong normal nga tulog. Then twist ko na po lang ako ang paglawas. Mo na yung Betron tablet. So epektibo jud og salamat kayo sa inyong mga produkto nga kini gipanalanginan jud sa Ginoo.
Sige sir, daghan kaayong salamat.
Okay.
Bye-bye. God.
A car wash that will surely make your car looks brand new. You can visit DJ's Car Wash, and also if you wanted to rent a car, you can visit also Onad Rental, and you may contact Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Asho and Jolly Asho. For more details, contact them in 0906-1072-0802 or 0955-6681-881. DJ's Car Wash and Onad Rental Car located at Purok 10 Federal 3, Santo Tomas, Davao, and they are open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. DJ's Car Wash and Onad Rental.
Hoy, day! Naunsa naman na imong buhok? Mura naman na og silhing lanot.
Takibing oy, nagproblema jud ko ni akong buhok. Gusto ta ko natural beauty.
Hoy! Sa panahon karon, uso na ang i-upgrade ang natural beauty, Mare. Update po, doy. Mura magkakarang tao. Para nakoy brochure ihatag nimo. Unsa man ni Mads? Mauna siya ang brochure sa Shika Muza Beauty Lounge. Og moadto gani ka sa Shika Muza Beauty Lounge, pangitaan lang si Gionilo de Campos.
Asa man ni dapita, Mads? Daghan da islag services, no? Nindot po didiri.
Utay, oy! Adto lang sa tubangan sa first gate sa Santo Tomas Central Elementary School sa Pedro 3, Santo Tomas, Davao del Norte. Or i-contact ilang phone number na 0994-885-4536 or 0969-2996-448 o gusto ka mahimong balag katriyo na. Tara na sa Shika Muza Beauty Lounge. Bagong saligan, pagpapahan sa katawhan.
Bringing you the latest news and the hottest music wherever you are. This is Amapola Broadcasting System, caring for the environment, advocate of responsible journalism.
Metro FM.
Sigurado, love ka dito.
A better mix of music. Metro FM.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ooh, we are having minor technical difficulties, but it seems like they're working themselves out. Okay. All right. Well, anyways, we're here on 100.9, the Metro FM. I'm your DJ Joe Cano, and this hour it's brought to you by Cafe Tuneros. I'm happy to be here. Missed you guys since I've been in and out lately. We're hoping to get a little more consistency on the schedule soon. But life is life, and it gets in the way. Medical appointments and all that fun stuff just seem to pile up all at once. Today we've got a great show planned for you. A lot of classic music with, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, some of those folks that you listen to and you go, man, that's a song. Those are musicians, good ones. All right. But we're gonna be getting to that. But if you haven't been to Capituneros recently, I recommend you go by. I think we have an overlay there for that, right? Well, producer MD, do we have an overlay for the Capituneros lined up? Yeah, there we go. The strawberry lattes, they're selling pretty good. So get in there if you haven't tried one, and if you have, go get another one because they're delicious. The strawberry milk, it is quite good. All right. We're going to be talking about hot lava, zombies, dolphins, and the president. So, that's a little preview of some of what we've got coming up for you guys. All right, well, we're going to kick it off with the man himself, Frank Sinatra, and then we'll be with That's Life, and then we'll be moving into Louis Armstrong with La Vie en Rose before we get back and talk some more about our subjects for today. Thanks for being here. I'm enjoying it, and yeah, you're listening to 100.9, the Metro FM. Don't change that dial.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing, each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life.
That's life.
I tell you, I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, I'd jump right on a big bird and then I'd fly. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know one thing, each time I find myself laying flat on my face, I just pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life. And I can't deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, but my heart won't buy it. But if there's nothing shaking come this here July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a big ball and die.
the magic spell you cast. This is La Vie en Rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see La Vie en Rose. When you press me to your heart, and in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday void seems to turn into love song. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be La Vie en Rose.
That was Louis Armstrong with La Vie en Rose. Right. So, we're here today, and we're going to talk about Haiti. You got it? Is that working? Oh, man. Might need to get somebody to fix that. All right. So, Haiti is currently in chaos, and it all started... Let's see. Yeah, it is. Oof. It all started. Well, it's been going on for a while. Haiti is not a stable country. But, earlier this month, armed gangs, and this comes to us from Newsweek, orchestrated jailbreaks from Haiti's two largest prisons and demanded the resignation of the Caribbean nation's Prime Minister, Ariel Henry. Now, that guy, Ariel Henry, is not currently in the country, and he's asking the international community for a United Nations-backed security force to step in. They had more than 4,500 inmates that escaped, including senior gang leaders. Wow, coordinated gang action against nationalists. So it is anarchy. It is being taken over by these terrible gangs. All right. Now, that's terrible, that's sad, but it's kind of like, what are we going to, why is that here? This is not a Haitian channel. But, our hearts go out to everybody who's affected by the violence, of course. That being said, the most notorious gang leader, let's go ahead and throw him up, throw that guy up. His name is Barbecue. That's what they call him. So his real name is Jimmy Cherizier, and he's called Barbecue. And the reason he's called Barbecue is because his gang eats people. They barbecue human beings. He's a bad dude. Now, people say, people are going to say, well, these are just people doing this. But I don't know about that. Cannibals, yes, they've existed throughout most of human history. All right, that is a proven fact. All right, but Haiti is where zombies and the myth about zombies was created. Okay, they can blow pufferfish dust in your face and then make you a slave. Right. So they powder up the venom and the parts of the pufferfish. They blow it in your face, and you become a zombie. There's been legends about this, and they've found people 20 years later that just came home one day because they didn't get enough pufferfish venom to keep them in a zombified state. What do we know about zombies? Well, people think that they eat people. So I'm going to say this is a warlord with a gang of cannibal zombies, and he's into some nasty stuff, because you hear him say this: I am ready to make an alliance with the devil, ready to sleep in the same bed as the devil. Huh. That sounds pretty evil to me. Sounds like a pretty bad guy. 47-year-old. Huh. And he sets people on fire. That is, man, pray for Haiti, guys. But also, double tap the head for zombies. Okay, from the chat, we've got zombies are the best option to survive than cannibals with guns. Okay, but what about zombie cannibals with guns? And I think that might be what we're facing here. They've, I mean, it is pure savagery down there. And that's, I don't know, that's a little bit scary, guys. Look, if you're planning on a Caribbean vacation, maybe skip Haiti this time. If anybody's going there anytime soon, the United States has encouraged all citizens to leave. So that's, yeah, they said, get out of there, guys. The embassy is being evacuated. Just get out. It is not safe. They killed 3,300 police officers in about 3 years. That's over 1,000 police officers a year. Man, that is terrible. Kidnappings, just awful stuff. So stay out of Haiti, guys. There are zombie cannibals with guns running around, and you do not want to run into that. Yeah, well, I hope they work it out, and I hope everything comes out better than it currently is. Oof. Well, we're going to get on to other news that's maybe more fun. We're going to talk about lava next. It comes from a listener question we had earlier today. All right, but before we do that, we're going to move in with Doris Day and Dream a Little Dream of Me, and then Dean Martin with Volare. Enjoy here on 100.9, the Metro FM.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore trees. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty-night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear. Just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me.
Volare, oh, cantare, oh, let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds. We can sing in the glow of a star that I know of, where lovers enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave the confusion and all this illusion behind. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll find. Volare, oh, e cantare, oh. No wonder my happy heart sings. Your love has given me wings. Penso che io sogno così non ritorni mai più. Mi dipinge con le mani e la faccia di blu. Poi d'improvviso tenido dal vento rapito e incominciavo a volare nel cielo infinito. Volare, oh, oh, e cantare, oh, nel blu dipinto di blu. Che dici di stare lassù? E volavo, venice punalte del sole con coro più su, mentre molto pian piano sparivo lontano laggiù. Una musica dolce suonare soltanto per me. Volare, e cantare, oh, no wonder my happy heart sings. Your love has given me wings. Nel blu dipinto di blu, venite di stare lassù.
Alrighty, that was Dean Martin with Volar. Right. Our next question was submitted to us by a listener today. The question was, how hot is lava? Or magma? Well, molten lava, it ranges from about 700 to 1200 degrees Celsius, or 1300 to 2200 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, that is lava. Now that's hot, nasty stuff. It's melted rocks, guys. So don't stick your hand in there. But when we're talking about how hot it is, it's good to get an idea. And those numbers don't mean a lot to a lot of people. But how hot is it compared to your stove? Well, your propane stove actually burns hotter. Your propane stove burns at about 3,560 degrees Fahrenheit, or 1,012 British thermal units of heat with 1 cubic foot of natural gas. Now, we all know, about how hot a propane stove burns, or liquid propane gas, LPG. Well, that's hotter, yes, but we have to look at the area. Ooh, good question from the chat. On topic here is, can we burn trash in volcanoes? Well, the simple answer is it is possible. The more complicated answer is it depends on what you're burning. So some kind of trash, like plastic, stuff like that, if you burn it in the open air, it's not the best thing. Okay, it sends out off gases while it's burning, and that can damage people's lungs and things like that. Paper, cardboard, wood, yeah, absolutely. And I think we should burn plastic, but the way to do it is how they do it over in Norway, which is they burn all their plastic trash, the stuff because most plastic is not recyclable. And what they do is they'll burn that plastic, but they have a special chimney through which the smoke goes. And what that does is that scrubs the smoke. It filters it out and takes out a lot of the worst stuff out of there so that you have a minimal impact on people's lungs and you don't pollute the environment. Now, because remember, recycling is largely a scam. So people say, especially in Western countries, there's a big push to recycle. But then you get down into Southeast Asia, India, Indonesia, the Philippines, and you'll find all that trash. That's because they dump it out in the middle of the ocean. It's not recycling. They just take it and dump it. Is that every single one? No, but that is quite a few of them. So I would say don't burn plastic in volcanoes. There's better ways to handle it, and we're going to try. But yeah, if you got wood, cardboard, paper, go for it. You're near a volcano, toss it in. That's no problem. That stuff is just fine. All right. We're going to be moving on here with Glenn Miller, Moonlight Serenade, and then Kitty Callan and Harry James with It's Been a Long, Long Time.
would be standing here so close to me. There's so much I feel that I should say, but words can wait until some other day. Kiss me once, then kiss me twice, then kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time. Haven't felt like this, my dear, since can't remember when. It's been a long, long time. You'll never know how many dreams I dream about you, or just how empty they all seem without you. So kiss me once, then kiss me twice, then kiss me once again. It's been a long, long time.
Alrighty, that was a long, long time from Kitty Callan. Alright, well, we're about to have a word from our sponsors, but before we do, we have a little bit of news, and it comes from us from Tacloban. And yeah, well, it's not the happiest news. It's kind of public service announcement / news. So, in Barangay Timangan, Calbiga, Samar, on March 9th here, just a short while ago, a 2-year-old child was seriously injured following a dog attack. The attack, tore pieces off the kid, tore the kid's ear off and a chunk of flesh. That's terrible. He was found with bite wounds by the barangay tanods. Hey, what's a tanod? Sounds like important people. And whatever they are, they were heroes this day because at about 4:30 p.m. Saturday, they found it near the farmland owned by a fellow named Ron. The child was immediately brought to the rural health unit and for further treatment to Eastern Visayas Medical Center in Tacloban City. And yeah, he was with his grandparents. Oh, that's terrible. That's so sad. The mother went to buy goods, and then the kid, 2 years old, ran off like kids do, and went to someone's farmland. And the little girl was bitten by 4 unleashed dogs. That's so terrible. I get that it's your property, and they weren't stray dogs, but come on, man. She's a baby. Train your dogs better. That's awful. All right, well, I don't know. I always value human life over dog lives. That's why I'm down with getting rid of the stray dogs, which has been something coming up here in Santo Tomas. There's a reason why rabies exists here, and that's because of animal reservoirs like dogs. So stray dogs, we've got to get rid of them. And I love dogs. We've got a little dog. I'll post pictures of him on Facebook sometime soon. But we've got a little dog, absolutely adorable. His name's Bean, but he doesn't attack people. And he doesn't attack 2-year-olds either. So, that's sad. Watch your dogs, people. Watch your dogs. All right, we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors, and we're going to talk about dolphins. Them are happy, right? But go ahead and listen to our sponsors. We'll be back right after that on 100.9 the Metro FM. I'm your DJ Joe Cano, and this hour has been brought to you by Capituneros.
Ang istasyong maaasahan mo sa araw at gabi. Mapamusika man at importanteng impormasyon kailangang malaman. Dito lang yan sa 100.9 Metro FM. Santo Tomas.
You are listening at 100.9 Metro FM. This is your DJ, Joe Cano.
Diabetes, sakit sa puso, kidney problem. Iilan lamang ito sa mga pangunahing suliranin sa kalusugan ng ating katawan. Tanging EXL Makabuhay Plus, solusyon sa mga problemang ito. Binubo ng 17 mga makapangyarihan at epektibong halamang gamot tulad ng Makabuhay, Moringa, Neem, Guyabano, Luya, Bawang, Cinnamon, Turmeric, Mangosteen, Serpentina, Oregano, Lagundi, Vitamin C Sodium Ascorbate at B-Complex Vitamins. Kaya switch na sa EXL Makabuhay Plus Dietary Capsule, EXL Coffee Mix 17-in-1 at EXL All-in-1 Skincare Oil. Laban para sa kalusugan. Go for health. Go for life with EXL. May buhay sa makabuhay.
Sign Audio Enterprise. Sign Audio Enterprises. Through audio, video, sales and rentals, printing services, and signage maker, event supplier for festivals, pageants, live concerts, elegant wedding, debut, rave parties, pro audio system, stage, visual effects, high definition, LED screen display, mega tents, staging, stage truck, LED dance floors, and stage special effects. We accept LED billboards, fabrication and installation, 3D build-up signs, tarpaulin printing, car and motor decals, t-shirt printing, souvenirs, and all kinds of printing jobs, both large and small formats. We produce good sound. We create visual effects. We design and fabricate. We make signs. Look for June Abella, the CEO, technical head, with a telephone number 0936-463-6694, or look for Boying and Coach, marketing operation head, with a telephone number 0916-101-3480. Sign Audio Enterprises. Printing and booking of store number 1, Lewis Building, National Highway, Tagumsi. Hashtags Your Sound Matters. Your Sign Masters. Signed Audio Enterprises.
Savon Beauty Soap ni Ana. Ang pinaka-skin-friendly, organically blended Ayu Savon Beauty Soap. Wala na may maingon. Kung dili, mauna jud. Ang pampagwapa na dili isog sa panit, makahumok ug makahamis. Ang Ayu Savon. Tinuod ni.
Puti ani mo oy. Nadamguhan ta ka. Ang Ayu Sabon ay talagang mahusay sa balat. Mabibili ito sa mga suking butika at sa mga mini grocers nearby you. Ayu!
Hey everyone, this is Joe Cano here to tell you about Relaxa Salon and Wellness Spa. Your home for body, mind, and spirit. Pamper yourself with our hair and nail services, massages, spa treatment, and healthy lifestyle offerings like facials and waxing at our Feeder Road 1, Canto Jaira, National Highway Santo Tomas Davao del Norte branch. Rejuvenate with our Feeder Road 2, Malesio Building, 2nd floor, fronting bus terminal. Or indulge in self-care at our Feeder Road 3, Dr. Leo Building, all in Santo Tomas. Experience self-love today. You deserve it.
A better mix of music, Metro FM.
And we are back. Those were our awesome sponsors. Go check them out. But now that we're back, we're not going to talk too much about that because we have another story for you from the Philippines here. It's a little wild. Go ahead and throw those overlays up for this one. All right. A dolphin knocked over a boat. It's not a common thing, but it was a motorbangka, causing it to overturn in the waters off of Agno, Pangasinan. The Philippine Coast Guard is the ones who are putting this out, and we're getting it from Inquirer.net. All right. Fisherman Dexter Abalos, 32 years old, went missing following the incident on March 7th. But Philippines Coast Guard personnel found and rescued him 3 days later. 3 days, you guys. That is crazy. They conducted air surveillance. All right. And while on his way back to the shore, his motorbangka was suddenly hit by a dolphin, which caused it to capsize or flip over. All right. He managed to swim towards a fish marker, locally known as Payao, and tied his motorbangka to it. He stayed there for days. Oh my goodness, that is strong. Good for him. A dolphin had previously knocked over a fishing boat, and in March 2023, a 5-foot-long dolphin hit the starboard bow of a motorbangka, causing it to nearly sink off Palawi Island on Cagayan's Santa Ana town. 4 people aboard were eventually rescued. Wow. All right, so here's what I'm saying on this. This is the official report. And it's telling you about other times this has happened, but they're like, me, so what? Well, I'll tell you so what. The mammals in the ocean that are particularly smart are things like dolphins, orcas, okay, which are related to dolphins. And they've been attacking boats recently, whatever size boats they can. Orcas have been taking out fishing boats over in Europe. So, is there a plan? Yeah, see? Like killer whales, they say in the chat there. Well, they are. And they've been taking out different fishing boats around the world. Is it coordinated? Is there a type of communication that these animals have where they've been telling each other, hey, take them out, man. Get rid of these guys. These humans are on our ocean. Are we going to have to fight back? I don't know. On the land, we have zombie cannibals with guns. And in the ocean, we have killer dolphins that are tipping our boats over. It's a hard world out there, guys. Stay strapped or get clapped, as they say. All right. Yeah, so we're going to move on with a little more music, and we'll be back after that to talk about Sara Duterte as president. Might be something coming up with that. All right. Well, you can't do the classics like this without doing Sinatra at least twice. So we're going to have It Was a Very Good Year from him, and then Bobby Darin's going to take us Beyond the Sea, which from the Philippines is literally anywhere. Because to get anywhere, you have to go beyond the sea. But to get here, I had to go beyond the sea, and I'm loving it. So please enjoy here on 100.9, the Metro FM.
When I was 17, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town girls and soft summer nights. We'd hide from the lights on the village green. When I was 17, when I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stair with all that perfumed hair. And it came undone when I was 21. when I was 35. It was a very good year. It was a very good year for blue-blooded girls of independent means. We'd ride in limousines. Their chauffeurs would drive when I was 35. But now the days are short. I'm in the autumn of the year, and now I think of my life as vintage wine from fine old kegs. From the brim to the dregs, it poured sweet and clear. It was a very good year.
Beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond a star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. My heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet, I know we'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. No more sailing. So long sailing, bye-bye sailing. Move on out,
Alrighty, that was Bobby Darin with Beyond the Sea. And you know who else is beyond the sea right now? Go ahead and throw that overlay up. The guy currently beyond the sea is President Bongbong Marcos. Oh, we got Ferdinand Marcos up there too. So yeah, I didn't actually mean to put his dad up there. Yeah, this is my bad. Miscommunication on our part. Great, I've got nothing against him. Not really, not really my business. But President Bongbong Marcos is currently out of country. He's beyond the sea. And he's going to Germany and the Czech Republic. So in the meantime, guys, Vice President Sara Duterte is acting president. I guess look around, see how things are going. Check into what she's doing because she's probably going to run. Here at the Joe Cano Show, we do not endorse anyone, and we don't speak out against anyone else. It's just something of note. So that's going to be it's going to be interesting. And hold on a second. Does the vice president have braces? Zoom in there. Does that look like braces on her teeth? Did we just break some news? I don't know. Sorry, guys. So she's going to be acting president. That's the president. He does not have braces. He's got crooked teeth, but those look like braces. Huh. Well, I'll tell you what. I should probably get some braces. If the vice president takes the time to take care of her teeth and get them straightened out, maybe I should do the same. That's pretty cool. All right. So yeah, President Bongbong, he's going to be out in Germany, Czech Republic, talking about things that affect Filipinos, political business leaders from each country, from March 11th to March 15th. So, hey, that's awesome. I hope he gets a lot done. All right. And VP Sara is the caretaker, is the announcement from the Presidential Communications Office. All right. So, yeah, it's consistently, she's been named as the country's caretaker, and that seems appropriate. Let's see, the article in Inquirer talks a little more about squabbles between the family, but we don't do the politically divisive stuff here. So we're not even going to bother talking about that. I know that Sara Duterte is beloved by quite a few people around here, so I'm sure there's some people that are pretty excited to find out about that. All right. That does it for that news break. But next, we're going to get to our last topic of the day, and it has to do with tapeworms being good for you. Wait a minute. That can't be right. Well, I guess it is. All right. Well, stay tuned, and we'll be back right after these songs and tell you all about tapeworms and how they might not always be bad for you. All right, we're going to move into Peggy Lee with Fever, and then Louis Prima with Che La Luna after this. So stick around, and we'll be back.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet, Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame, now give us fever. When we kiss it, fever with thy flaming youth. Fever, I'm a fire. Fever, yea, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare give me fever. With his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus. Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, they give you fever. When you kiss them, fever, if you live, you learn. Fever, till you sizzle, what a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
C'è la luna, mezza mare, mamma mia, mi maradare. Figli mia, cutterare, mamma mia, pensaccia tu. Sitte d'ogna pisciaolo, ite va, ite viene sempre baccalare del mano bene. Se ci picchia fantasia, baccalare, figli mia. Oh mamma, la 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 la. Oh mamma, la 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 la. Mama dear, come over here and see who's looking in my window. It's the baker boy, and look, he's got a cannoli in his hand. If you marry the baker boy, he will come and he will go, and he will always mix the flour in the pan. If you marry the baker boy, he'll have the cannoli in his hand. Oh, mama, la 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 la. Oh, mama, la 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 la. Mama dear, come over here and see who's looking in the window. It's the musician and he's got the instrument in his hand. If you marry the musician, he will come and he will go, and he will always be playing in the band. If you marry the musician, he'll have the trumpet in his hand. Oh, mama, la 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 la. Oh, mama, la 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 la. C'è la luna, mezza mare, mamma mia, mi maradare. Figli mia, cutterare, mamma mia, pensaccia tu. Oh, mamma, la 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 la. Oh, mamma, la 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 la.
Alrighty, that was C'è Luna by Louis Prima. Okay, so this is a question that came to us from the chat, and we've done research as much as we can while the show goes on. That's kind of part of the fun of this, is having to do two things at once and hoping we get enough info. The question was, is there any benefit to tapeworms? Well, I mean, the simple deal was, let's Google it. I have been surprised. I have been very surprised because I've been doing this almost this whole hour. I've been looking this up. There might be a benefit. Some of these might be pretty good, and not just tapeworms. Okay. We're going to start just by talking about the tapeworms real quick. Well, not just, but by focusing on them primarily. And this study is going to come to us from the Canadian Institute for Advanced Research. And the summary of it is simply that intestinal parasites such as tapeworms, hookworms, and a protist called blastocystis can be beneficial to human health. Okay. I don't like it. To prove the point, a co-author even ingested 3 developmental stages of a large species of tapeworm called Diphyllobothrium latum. After more than a year with the tapeworms, which might have grown to be as long as 4 meters each by now, he says he feels fine. Come on, man. That sounds terrible, but what's the evidence here? I mean, he says he feels fine. So, the study's telling us that intestinal parasites could be beneficial to you, according to... Okay, yeah. To prove the point, paper co-author Julius Lukes even ingested 3 developmental stages of a large species of tapeworm. Okay. Says he feels fine. I knew there was no risk, he says. Lukes, a senior fellow at CFAR, or Canadian Institute for Advanced Research, and a professor at the University of South Bohemia, co-authored the review published in the August issue of Trends in Parasitology. He says the common view that all parasites are damaging is misguided. This is crazy. All right, I don't want to do too much of this, use up their stuff, but it's from ScienceDaily.com, and you can find it with a simple Google search. So it is an extension of the old friends hypothesis theory to intestinal parasites, based on the idea that they have been part of human life throughout our growth. Wow. Okay, let's look at some other stuff over here. This is a statnews.com. It gives us this one, and some of the possible benefits of different parasites, because, I went down the rabbit hole. Why not? Following the trails, guys. They could boost fertility. Roundworms might help a woman get pregnant. So, they did a study of nearly 1,000 women in a Bolivian village that had a parasitic infection rate of 70%. The women in this village who didn't use contraception, they had an average of 9 children. It turned out that those infected with a type of roundworm known as helminths got pregnant earlier and had their children closer together. The reverse happened for women infected with a different parasite, a type of hookworm. So there's a benefit right there of parasites. Guys, all right, chat, you guys, Denji, you, wow. You really made us find something, and I think you did it on accident, but that's crazy. This is how we find stuff. If you have allergies, parasites might actually help you with your allergies. So, hyperclean modern societies greatly reduce human exposure to parasites. Consequently, the immune system doesn't have much to do except pick fights with proteins from peanuts or pollen. Could allergy sufferers find relief by getting a few worms under their skin? I don't know. It sounds terrible, but they're doing the subject now. One guy, a chronic allergy sufferer who worked for the Medical Research Council in the UK, he infected himself with parasitic hookworms. He later reported that his allergic reactions were reduced for the 2 years that the parasites lived inside of him. Wow, good. People are investigating. Irritable bowel disease. All right, if you have to use the CR way too often and it's causing you problems, well, parasitic worms might help with that. Liver flukes. All right. They produce a type of protein called granulin, which can cause the unchecked proliferation of cells that mark cancer. So, they're more likely to develop cancer, so don't get those. But rapidly multiplying cells can also close wounds. So there is a benefit to the terrible thing. I don't know, man. Accelerated wound healing if you got liver flukes. You turn into Wolverine just because you got worms in your liver. That's crazy. They could help with MS. Wow, there is a lot of stuff coming from these. And one of my favorites here, they could be good for your brain. One type of tapeworm appears to protect against memory loss in rats. I don't know. Guys, this is, that's pretty cool. Thanks for asking. I'm glad I had to do that research because this is totally fascinating. I'm not saying to go out and get worms in you, okay? You might get sick if you're out there eating dirt or, whatever. But the other part of the question was about dogs, and for the most part, tapeworms don't actually seem to impact medium to large-sized dogs in a negative way, aside from making them drag themselves across the ground when they drag their butts on the ground. That's usually because of tapeworm fleas. I'm going to get my dog dewormed. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not going to try and get these parasites, but I think the research is really fascinating. All right, this has been a great show. I had a wonderful time. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here, guys, and thanks for asking questions. That's been fun for me. This has been the Joe Cano Show here on 100.9, the Metro FM, and this hour's been brought to you by Cape Tuneros. The plan right now is to be back here tomorrow and maybe off Wednesday, or we might be off tomorrow and back Wednesday. Thanks for listening.